Yo, 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 it's your boy Matrix back with another crazy episode of customer service where the customer is not always right. My special guest today is no other than myself. As I have told you in the past, I am indeed definitely a little special. For those that know me, they will explain in further detail. But for those that don't know me, I have a small business called Exclusive Sports where I sell Eagles gear. You know, Philly fans, all the rumors you hear about us, it's true. The Eagles fans are really crazy. They really are. And I have to deal with them. I really, really have to deal with them. So, go into detail with some of the crazy situations and issues that I have had with some of my customers. Oh boy, mm, 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 mm. Where do I start? I really don't know. Um, man, I had this customer recently. He placed the order May 10th, and he waited till a few days ago, like June 25th, to contact me and tell me he never got his order. I'm like, I was like, dude, that's been shipped. Like, I don't even have the tracking number or nothing for that because I didn't threw that stuff out. And he's like, yeah, well, I never received it or whatever. I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking like, why the hell did you wait that long to say anything? But okay. So I said, well, give me a minute, man. I'll try to look and see if I might still have it. He was like, all right, cool. Um, the next day he hit me up. He was like, hey, I still haven't seen the tracker. And I'm like, dude, you hit me. We're talking like 8, 9 o'clock at night. What do you think? I stayed up all night looking for your tracking number? No, I continue to work my other customers and went to sleep. So I'm running around that day and I said, hey, listen, hit me up around 8 p.m. tonight. I'll be back in the house. And then when I get some time, I'll look for it. I say, hit me up around 8 p.m. and I'll, to remind me when I get back in the house, and then I'll look for it. He says, okay. So I'm busy doing several things. He sends me a message about it. Again, I'm busy. And then he sends me another message. By the time I look and see both messages, I'm sitting down eating. And now the second message is being disrespectful and threatening. Now, I want to remind you guys, this is Facebook. This ain't the first time people have done this. I always find it entertaining. Why are you threatening someone on Facebook? What are you going to do? Write about them? If you can't afford to lose $45 that you sent me, I don't think you're getting a round trip flight to Philly to come look for me and fight me. That's going to cost you a few thousand. You got to get here, then look for me. That's going to take days. You got to get a hotel room and everything. I don't like. I don't know why people become, these Twitter fingers. They thugs, man. They social media thugs, internet thugs. And he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have to go through this. I ordered my stuff. I never got it. Um, you know, uh, I want my stuff back and forth. Just going all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I said, listen. You're asking me to look for something that is almost 2 months old. I'm not going to be able to just put my finger on it. I have to go through, like, you know how many receipts and paperwork that is that I'm looking for that? Like, give me a minute, dog. Let me. And he says, you told me you would have it by 8 o'clock. This is an inbox conversation we have. I'm like, dude, this conversation is literally 2 inches above you talking. It says, hit me up around 8 p.m. I should be back in the house. I'll take a look for it. Nowhere in that statement does it tell you I said I'm going to have your information by 8 p.m. Right? So I said, like, I'm saying, dude, just give me a minute and let me see if I can find the tracking number. So he says, and pretty much says, like, and if you do or when you do find a tracking number, it better say this and it better say it. Yeah, because I decide what the post office put on the receipt. Like, come on, dude. It was just back and forth. Just well, he was going really. I just was saying, yo, I'm looking for your tracking number, and he kept sending me messages, and I just said, you know what, sir, just go request a refund because it was for $45, and for me, I'm not going back and forth. Y'all can call me whatever you want, but as a man shouldn't argue back and forth with another man for $45. It's not enough. Like, if you took $45 from me, you keep it and have a good day. I'll go make $45 back. I'm not arguing. The energy takes more than the $45 is worth. So I give the man back his $45. And when I deal with customers like that, I'll block them. Here you go. Here's your money. You got it. Here's your receipt. That I sent you the money back. You got it. Block, because I don't want you as a customer anymore. Bam, we good. You out the door. Eviction notice. See you. I find out an hour or two later. This is women. When y'all say men act like bitches, I be seeing it. I found out an hour or two later, people contact me. This man is in a whole Eagles group holding a whole conversation about me Men don't do that. This man is over here seeking validation, want people to hear what he has to say about me. If me and another man have a disagreement on something, like, hey, I lend you $20, you BS, and I had to argue with you, get it back. I say, all right, you know what, you keep it. I just won't deal with you no more. Or you finally give me $20 back. I go about my business. I don't need to go and tell the world. This man went on Facebook and was telling people and trying to get other people to chime in and have a group conversation about me. Weird. Okay. I'm like, you too goddamn grown for this dude. This is really, really weird. But okay. I won't lie, y'all. This ain't the first time I've had a customer do it. I've definitely had several customers try it. Matter of fact, speaking of that, my page got suspended. And when my page got suspended, I let customers know, like, hey, I got a business number you can reach me on. And when my page get back up, start my page back up, I'll find y'all can find me, whatever. In the same situation, there was a guy that was in an Eagles group bragging uh that he got my page suspended. It's like, this is not like, you were playing football and you intercepted, Joe Montana's pass. Like, why are you bragging that you got my page? It was weird. Like, very, very sensitive. Like, I understand, like, when you ladies be like, yo, some of these men are a little sassy. I get it, I get it. But, like I said, I unfortunately have to deal with some of these customers. I was letting some of my customers know also. I said, hey, y'all, I have a Philadelphia Eagles helmet collection, autograph helmet collection. And then I also have, of course, I sell jerseys and all that. So I'm moving. So I said, hey, y'all, I'm packing to move. And what I'm doing is all my Eagles stuff that I got in stock is on clearance. I'm selling it. I need to get rid of it because I don't want to carry all this stuff to move. Like, I'm selling this stuff, and I'm also selling some of my Eagles helmets because I'm downgrading the size of my apartment. And I'd rather sell the helmets than put them in storage when one day I look and all my shit gone. Man, let me tell you about some of these customers. People were like when you tell people something, it's amazing what you say and what people hear. So I just told you what I said. Let me tell you what people heard. People was contacting me. Why are you selling your stuff? Like, I don't even know you. Why are you asking me that? Like, how much is that? This price. Why are you selling it? Why are you asking me? So then they got creative. I look around, it's people in groups talking about me. I got arrested. I owe the IRS. My mind you, for those who don't know me, I have custody of my son. He lives with me. I have what they told me. Um, I owe child support. One guy wrote on my post, why are you selling your stuff? You need bail money? Like, I'm in Facebook. I'm on Facebook right now. You think I need bail money? How would I be on Facebook? You know what? Never mind. Pineapples. Just stop it. This is the type of stuff that these people were coming up with. Then you had the people with like, hey, how much you selling your microwave for? I'm like, who the hell? I never said I was selling my microwave. How much you want for your TVs? I didn't say I was selling my TVs. Like, they was asking me all types of crazy. I was like, dude, I never said I was on crack. I didn't say I was in rehab. I didn't say any of this stuff. I said I'm selling some stuff, okay, because I'm downsizing. And people start asking me, was I selling shit? As if I was, I'm like, I got to turn myself in the first of the month. That's how they start talking to me. I'm like, oh my God, you people cannot be this crazy. I had people, one guy, some of my Eagles helmets, he was like, yo, how much is this one? How much is that one? Send me a picture. What's the, when you get it autographed is, you got to get it certified, like someone to say that, hey, this signature is real. So you got people, he want pictures of the signatures, pictures of certifications, know they real. My friend want to know this. My friend want to know that. My friend, I'm sorry, these questions. My friend. That nigga asked me 200 questions. I sent a bunch of pictures, all that, and then just disappeared and never bought nothing. Block. That's what you get for that. Like, don't you, like, you're blocked now. That's that. You have a good day, blocked. How about you come to this block party to the cookout? Okay? How about that? Like, it's like, what are y'all doing? And why are you doing it? This is like the weirdest thing. Oh, I'm sorry, it just started raining like hell. Okay. I don't know where this came from. But this is some of the stuff I have to deal with some of the customers. And I'm just like, why are y'all doing this? People we like, I got a Brian Dawkins autograph helmet. I said, hey man, I'm selling it for whatever price. And people would just be like, Oh, all right. Yeah, I only got like 150 right now. If I'm telling you the helmet costs 500, why are you telling me you only got 150? Like that was a good roundabout number to throw at me that I might consider, you know, like get off. Like I got people talking about, hey man, I'm probably gonna get that, but I gotta check my money. But like, hold it for me. Hold what? Hold what? One guy wanted something. That's something I was selling. It was like $20. I can't remember what it was. Ooh, excuse me. And one of the guys was like, "You want to meet me down at the stadium? I'm already selling it on clearance for $20. Now you want me to get in my car and drive to the Philadelphia Eagles stadium to give it to you? How much time and gas is that? Shut your dumb ass up. Go sit down somewhere." I didn't even respond. I did. This is how I know that person didn't really want it. Because what I did was I never responded, and they never reached back out. Exactly. You never really wanted it. Can we just be honest? You ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. You know. Um, I was selling about. I had the helmets, I had the helmet cases, and again, still selling the jerseys, whatever. I had some Eagle socks, some Philly socks, jerseys, whatever. And it didn't matter what I'm put. Hey y'all, this stuff is on clearance. This is the last one or two in this size. Again, I'm getting rid of all the stuff. Once I move, I'll get a new shipment in. It don't matter what I said or how I said it. It's just like the post say this is the last two. I need that in a size 7. I need that. Oh, nobody gives a shit what size you need. I just told you this is the last. I'm moving. All this stuff is getting sold, and once I get in my new spot, I'll get new shipments in. I need that in. No one cares. No one asked you what size you needed. Like you just didn't. No one asked you. It's funny because, and I haven't Ubered. Oh my god, this is I haven't Ubered in years. Y'all. I used to Uber when Ubering was Ubering, right? And I'm getting all away from my business, but it's still customer service joint. I went out and Ubered, man, like it's like 2, 3 weeks ago, and I pulled up to this lady's. I pulled up to the address I was supposed to pull up that they told me, and all of a sudden I hear some yelling, and I ain't paying no attention, and then the yelling gets closer, and I thought I hear the lady says, "My address all the way the fuck down there." I'm like, so now when I turn around. Now the lady is like right at the back of my door, like where you at your car where your gas tank would be at, and reaching for the door. And now I can hear her clearly when she's saying it again. Why the hell would you my fucking address? So of course this is my car. You don't want to need a ride. So I turn around because like soon as she opened the door, I'm gonna check her and then cancel a ride. I'm checking her and canceling a ride. How you talking to somebody like that and you need their car? So soon she opened the door, I'm ready to let her have it. I'm ready to be. I ain't gonna curse or disrespect. I'm gonna just let her know. As soon as she opened the door, I looked. I turned over and looked. She had like a little 2-year-old daughter. I don't play about the kids. Matrix love the kids. I don't play about the kids. It's this little cute little girl. And I just humbled myself and said, "Ma'am, I pulled up to the address that I was given in the app." And then she opened her phone and looked. And then she just got quiet and get in, told her daughter to get in. But I didn't get on her because of that little girl. And they just got in the car. By the time I got to the destination, I knew she was wrong because she was quiet the whole ride. And then when she got to the destination, she said, "Thank you, have a good day." That ain't the energy you had when you got in the car, bitch. She you didn't not you was so wrong you couldn't even say I apologize. Be an adult. You know what I mean? It's okay to apologize, it's okay to say you wrong. I was like, see, this is why I stopped doing Uber. Because your butt stink. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, this is the customer service that we have to go through. The things that we deal with. Okay, I just had someone inbox me about a jersey. They was like, "Hey, I need such and such jersey." I was like, "Yeah, I can get it. You want to pre-order it? This is how much it costs, right?" So with my pre-orders, let's just say if the jersey is $55, $60, if you want to pre-order it, what you do is you give me the money now. And when I'm putting in my next order, I add it to that. When it comes in, ship it out to you. Because sometimes what tends to happen, especially once the season starts, when them jerseys come in, they going fast. You have the people to pre-order. As soon as I post them, boom, 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 they taking them. So I tell people you can pre-order because that guarantee yours and I locked it in, right? This person said, "Yo, I want that jersey." I said, "I'm out of it, but you can pre-order it." It was like, "Yeah, I pre-ordered it." I was like, "All right." You said, how much I gotta put down?" How much you gotta put down? Who the fuck do you think you ordering? You gonna pay for the whole damn thing? It's $55. What you think you gonna give me $15? And what the sad part is, this was a person that bought from me before, and like I said, my page got suspended, so there's a new page. So they found this new page. Was like, "Hey, what's up, man? I'm looking for you." And I'm like, "Hey, so like, you know, you purchased from me before. It's $55. You wanted to put a deposit on $55? Get your stupid ass off the goddamn. Get off Facebook. Just stop it, man. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all too old for this shit. And that's the thing, man. Most of my customers are like 40 and up. So to see some of the childish stuff that they do, like I said I was moving, and before I knew it, people was like, "Did you get locked up?" But I found out where some of the dumb questions is coming from. Some of the people were in Eagles groups posting stuff like, "Yo, because I had about 5 people who pre-ordered from me contact me and go, 'Hey man, yo, that's fucked up, man. You selling my pre-orders? Yo, why would you do that with my pre-order?'" And I'm like, I actually didn't respond to none of them people, and I waited. And when I did respond, I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with you and what are you talking about. Come to find out where they got the ideas from is some people went into the Eagles groups and started telling rumors. "Hey, if y'all order from Matrix, you need to get your money back because he got to turn himself in. He owed the IRS and they taking his business." Like people were saying shit like this. So that's why people were contacting me like, "Hey, you took my money for a pre-order and you haven't, you gonna burn me. You ain't gonna get my stuff. You going out of business." And I'm like, I never said that. But that's because they didn't pay attention to the video that I posted. It was other people in the groups telling them shit like this. And I'm like, and what's crazy is the people doing this, because people sent me screenshots. This was people that knew me. Like imagine me posting a video. And when I'm posting a video, I'm telling you what's going on. "Hey guys, I'm moving. I'm selling everything I got. Um, and stock. It's on sale. It's on clearance. Let me know what you need, what size you want, so I can get rid of it." That's what I tell you in the post. You read the post, hear the post, listen to the post, and then go tell people, "I said I'm going out of business. I'm getting arrested." Like people really was like, "You, what you behind in child support? That's why you selling your stuff." It's like, what? Like, I have custody of my get. But it was even crazy that not just that's what they heard, and then that's what they put out there. It was crazy that the people who purchased from me believed it and then came for me. It's like, you ungrateful son of a bitch. But that's part of the job. Unfortunately, that comes with the job. When the money is flowing, the hose be blowing. And that's what they be doing, man. That's what they be doing. It's all, like I said, it's customer service. This, like I told y'all before, this is where I got the idea of this podcast, because it was the crazy people that I have to deal with. I told y'all, the stories don't stop. I told you I had a guy request some stuff, just get off the phone with me. I was like, okay. And then the next day, he just was like, "Hey, did you ship my stuff?" I was like, "You asked me to make like 5 things. You think I made 5 customized things like Eagles sneakers, Eagles hoodie, all this? You think I made that in less than 24 hours since we talked yesterday? I made it and shipped it today. On top of that, your total was like 250 and you didn't pay for nothing." This motherfucker said, "Oh, I thought you was gonna ship it to me and see if I like it." What? This is the stuff that I don't. Drugs and alcohol have ruined your life. Like, this is the stuff that that I get. And he's not the first person that just assumed that I was going to ship something to give something for free. I've definitely had people, just randomly inbox me the address, and I'm like, "What is this for?" "Oh, ain't you giving away jerseys?" Who the what? Yeah, I heard you to give away. No, I don't give it. Get out, block. Get away from me. Get away from me. I've had people, "Yo, can you ship it to me and let me see if I can fit it? And if I fit it, then I send you the money." Oh, you think I'm stupid, stupid. You think I'm bum chibbity dum dum. Like, no, shut your dumb ass up. Like, you, oh, no, no. I remember I had a dude, he got like 2, 3 jerseys, and I forgot what he said, what was up with the jersey. I forgot what he said. Um, and I was like, I said, yo, did you open it? Did you wear it, anything, whatever? Like, no, no. So he wanted to ship it back, and I was supposed to exchange it. He shipped back, I think, 3 jerseys total. One jersey was brand new, still in the package and everything, right? And I'm like, I'll exchange that one. The other 2 jerseys was clearly worn. Like, remember when you was a kid and your mom was like, get ready, I ran your bath water. And remember how you used to stretch your shirt out and stretch it all over your head and your elbows and do all that and then just throw it in the hamper? It looked like it was so wrinkled. I was like, dude, you wore this. I replaced that one jersey that was still brand new and shipped the other stuff back in the box. You out your damn mind. Never heard from him again, but he knew he was wrong. Like, this what we doing? This what we doing? I remember one customer, but this guy, he didn't know he was wrong though. One customer was like, yo, you sent the wrong size. I was like, all right, my bad, I got you. Here's the problem. This mother sucker sent me a picture of the jersey laying on his bed. I said, ain't nothing I could do with that. What you mean? I said, the jersey is open, out of package, and laying on your bed. What do you do on your bed? You sleep and you smizzle, but dizzle, but damn jizzle. And if you're getting it down like I'm getting it down, you're making a squeakle, squeakle. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a whole nother story. The point that I'm making, okay, is you might have bed bugs, I don't know, but the jersey, and he was cool. He was like, damn, you right. I said, but on the strength that it was my fault for sending you the wrong size, I got you. I think I gave him another jersey for like 50% off, 60% off. Ended up just selling that one to his mans in them. I was like, I got you. Like, cause I played a part in that. He was cool. Like I said, the other guy, I never even heard back from him. But you get stuff like that, man. I never stop hearing crazy. Yeah, I had this. I also had this. I don't know if I told you this story. It's one customer. It actually turned out pretty cool because he wasn't an asshole. Back in like February, again, I can't remember if I told the story or not. This guy sent me like a total of 2 or 3 payments. It ended up being like $400 something, and then it was like April. When we finally, put 2 and 2 together. But he was sending me messages. He always commented on my post on Facebook. But the reason I never responded to him is because I didn't know his name and he had no profile picture. So he's like, yeah, I'm just, patiently waiting for my order. He would just write that under my post. And I'm like, hey, can't wait to get my order. And I don't know who he is. You don't have no profile pic, so you look like you're a hacker. I don't respond. So finally, like in April, he texted the business number. Hey man, just my order. I don't want to go on Facebook and make a scene and so that was very mature. And I'm like, what's your name? And he told me his name. I was like, I don't have no order under that name. So I was like, when you chance, give me a call. So we call and figure it out. So when I put everything together, I said, sir, you have a name I don't know. I've never talked to you before. I've never did business with you, and you have no profile pic. So that already looks suspect. Then when you sent payment, you sent it from a business, a LLC. So this is also a page and a business and a name I don't know. I've never done business with it. So I'm not going to process this order. And then I don't know that you and you are the same person, which it wouldn't matter because I still don't know who you are. And he understood. He's like, as a businessman, he just like, damn, like I got a business. That was very dumb. I just randomly, but what it was is I came highly recommended. So he just was like, damn, my bad. You right. You know what I mean? It wasn't no arguing or nothing. Like, what did you want to order? What did you need? And some of the stuff he wanted, I actually didn't have in stock, but we just swapped for some other stuff. And I shipped that man order out. Here you go. Like, no, bro, I got you. You know what I mean? Like, not a problem. That was just a mature way of dealing with things. We both, just, was like, hey, this what I did wrong, this what you did wrong, this I could handle better, no problem. And we fixed it. That man got his order. And we kept it moving. Normally, 9 out of 10 times, people do that, and they make me the bad guy because I've had customers literally that I come highly recommended. So when the season started and everything, the Eagles rolling, they just go down my page, see my Venmo, and just send money and won't say nothing. And 3 weeks have passed, and then it's like, hey, you stole my money, or they'll be in a Facebook group talking about me, and people like, yo, this dude over here talking about you, and I won't respond because people like, oh, you being rude, you're unprofessional. I don't know who that person is. I've never talked to this Victor Boycott. I don't know who you are. And then they'll post a screenshot. I sent you $150 4 weeks ago. That's it? You just sent me $140? Yeah. I don't know you. I've never talked to you. We didn't have a conversation. You didn't tell me what you want. You did not place an order with me. You just saw my Venmo or PayPal and just randomly sent a person you don't know $150, $200. And I never have to say that. It'd be the customers that even get on them. Like, you stupid. This man don't know who you are. You sent him this money, and I'm not processing that order because I've had this happen before. I've had a guy be like, "Yo, my girl, my birthday coming up or whatever. My girl want to treat me. She about to send you this, $150 for a couple jerseys. Cool, no problem." And then 3 days later, 4 days later, they get into an argument. She'll report on her card, a credit card, or debit card, or PayPal, and say it was stolen. Like, so I make sure I'm like, yo, I want this to be. Is it your card that you're doing? Is it your order? Is this an actual order? Because I don't have to. I've also had times where a a guy or a girl will be like, yo, I'm sending it from my baby mom. I'm sending it from my wife. So I'm sending it from, my boyfriend card or PayPal or Venmo, just coming from my brother's Venmo, my sister's Venmo, and come to find out they took someone's shit. So it's like if I don't know the name, I don't know who the name matches up to, I don't process the order. I do that to protect my customers. So I need to know. One time I had a lady, she buys from me, and her mom, she put her mom on to me. So one day she was like, I'm checking up on my mom order or whatever. And I was just like, man, mom, your mom order ain't got to do with you. So she contacted me like, hey, can you take my mom order and do this and do that? Not until your mom contact me. I'm not making no changes to your mom order. And she laughed, like she put laugh out loud in my inbox, but understood. Like, I'm not about to change your mom order because you said so. No, that's not how we do. That would be bad customer service. Her mom contacted me. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, cool. That's how we do that. You know what I'm saying? Once I got your money, I'm there to protect your change until you get what you paid for and you happy. Then we go from there. You know what I mean? Good customer service. You know what I mean? That's how I do. That's why I've been selling shit for so long on social media. That's why they be so mad at me. It's crazy. But yes, man, these some of the customers, some of the stories they get wild, and you will be surprised how wild they get. But until next time, I'ma holler at y'all. For my Eagles fans, go Birds. I know y'all gonna ask me. Yes, I'll be at the open practice August 10th. And I'm bringing my son down to at least one of the preseason games. I know y'all gonna ask. So if y'all hear this episode, yes, I will be there. I will see you there. Until then, go Birds. And of course, don't forget to tip your waiter. Deuces. Check, please.